Hey there, lads and lasses. This here, of course, is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States. Here on a Friday morning, it is a little bit past 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that can only mean that it is time for some Buffooncraft SMP Season 6. Happy Friday, everybody. Usually I toast you with a slancha and a Guinness, but it's going to be electrolyte drink, mixed drink right now. To all my American friends, I hope that you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Oh, we thoroughly enjoyed ours. Of course, my older son, Biggie, is home from university. We have him for a few more days, and then he's back up north, at least until Christmas anyway. So he's going to be gone for another short period of time, and then he'll be home again. But we had lots of food yesterday, nice pot roast, Guinness beer bread, mashed potatoes, the squash soup, the whole works. Good stuff. Good to have our wee little clan. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Plus, we have a lot of leftovers and stuff, so we have good food for the next few days. It's going to be great. So, welcome on in, Sage. Good to see you. Beard lights and all. It's going to be difficult to imagine you in my head now without beard lights for like at least the whole next month. All right, let's log in. Let's get this stuff going. Let's see what we can get done today. There we go. Display scene right there. And let's see. I will be putting them in again next week, Friday, for the corporal holiday party. Great. That's hilarious. Oh, it's the new guy, everyone, with his beard lights. Okay, so this is what we've been working for quite some time now. So Lux and I have finished putting in all of the lamp posts. We put in the new copper lamps, but getting these to fully oxidize, this took forever. But we got them all oxidized, all in place. The lightning rods we're using as the upper portions of the posts, all also fully oxidized. That took a very long time to do. And we're pretty much finished. We just have a little bit to tidy up on. But this is the effect so far. Thanks, man. This was a lot of work. Like I said, to get the copper bits up there to oxidize it took way longer than I thought it would. But this is our 2025 A Christmas Tunnel. The only thing I'm going to work on today, I think, is just putting in on the north side, just finishing up the snowbank that Lux had started. The south side of it, it's already complete. And then it's up to Buffoons to do whatever with the walls. I have no plans for those at all. I would like something to go up there, but I have no plans. But this is the idea. This is what we're trying to do. So I figured we would go over to Baldric, and now that Shut Mountain has taught us the proper way to harvest, to collect, to craft snow layers, I think we'll go do a little bit of that. But this has a pretty cool effect. I still think I probably put the lamp posts a little too close together. But I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Some of the lighting effects have, the way that it shines on the concrete above, there's uneven lighting, so it kind of loses the spatial effect a little bit that the concrete makes. But again, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Plus, we might go around and do a little bit of decoration of some spots. Like here, we might make some sort of shack or something like that for the staging area. These will now be, repair supplies. Let's go pay Baldric a visit. That's cool. I had quite a few buffoons chip in on that. Lux did quite a bit there. Jeannie did quite a bit. And Sage did quite a bit too. And then we had Lone Star pitching in. It was cool. We had some good buffoon participation there. Let's see. And it's not complete yet either. So there's plenty more to be had there. Buffoons. Plenty more to contribute. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Baldric, where is he? He's down here. So today is the infamous, in the United States, it's the infamous Black Friday. The Friday after Halloween. After Halloween. Yeah, well, technically it is after Halloween. After Thanksgiving. And, yeah, it's complete madness outside of the house right now. And I don't want to go there. All right. So Shut is telling me that if I use a Silk Touch shovel on this, I should be able to get the layers without having to craft them. And he is correct. Of course he is. He knows what he's doing, unlike some of us. Now what's cool is if I have an auto clicker, I could just auto click this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a shulker. I'll load up a shulker here. Yeah, look, we already have a stack. Already. Shut! This is the way to do it, buddy. This is definitely the way to do it. You are not wrong. We'll go over to the Christmas area, and we'll go take a look at what's going on over there. We might get to start our own Christmas feature over there today. We might be able to do a little bit of that. Start to lay out the design work for it and stuff. I'm going to try to keep it simple. Of course, keeping it simple for a Thunder Hand is like making a giant hand out of iron blocks with all kinds of geometry and thousands of iron blocks, and you need high-powered iron farms for it and everything. Yeah. But I'm going to try to keep this simple. Yeah. So the idea is to have like these kind of Christmas themed rides and stuff there. I know Lone Star needs some help with the arena area. So I also want to check up on what he's been doing, because I've been so focused on getting that darn tunnel finished that I haven't been looking in on what everybody else has been doing. So but now we get to relax. Doing the Thanksgiving dinner is always a challenge for me, especially the last like 10 years or so. I'm starting to get old for that. But it's cool though. My older son Biggity is helping out a little bit. He helped out with the vegetables this time and the mashed potatoes, which is technically vegetables, I guess. How are we doing here? Good Lord. Wow, this is fast. Yeah, this is how you do it. You do it like this. I think I have efficiency 5 on this shovel, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Great. So we have a number of things we have to do. I want to help Jeannie with a feature of her carousel. She wanted to have some animated lights, and she put them in place. So, maybe we'll do a little bit of that today. We'll take a look at what the situation is. It should be fairly easy to do, a keyword being should. There's Lone. Welcome on in, Lone. Happy Friday, sir. Lone's on his Christmas break right now. His holiday break. All right, I think I better do the sleeping bit. There we go. Getting our snow layers. My arms are absolutely destroyed right now. I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday night. I went to the gym to work out with Biggie. And I haven't been working out in years. And I was good for the most part. I started out really, really light. But I really cranked on the arms. And Biggie's the next day is asking me, I'm so sore, Ba. Are you sore at all? I'm like, nope, I'm not sore. I said, my arms feel a little stiff, but I'm not sore at all. I'm fine. Last night and this morning, yeah, my arms are killing me right now. It took a couple of days for it to kick in, but so around this time next year, Kachi and I will be taking our black belt tests for Kempo for our dojo. And so that's why I've got to work out this year, because I've got to get in shape for that. So that's pretty much fighting and stuff for like 3.5 hours, and that will kill me. So I need to especially build up cardio. So I need to get in shape for that. But for me, that should be pretty much the last martial arts test I'll be doing. I can't guarantee that, but I'm really old. I'm way too old to be doing that stuff now. So besides, we got to save on the money a little bit here too. So in that membership is expensive. But we've been at that dojo for over 10 years. We've been there for about maybe 15, 16 years, I think. Yeah, we've been with them for a very, very long time. Yeah, I can see the hoppers backing up. It's clogging here. And if I do this right, I should be able to access the hopper. There it is. Yeah, it's not this hopper that's backing up. It's this this one. Please, Thunder, please. Please, hands, come on now. Please. Oh, no, it is the hopper minecart that's... Well, this is choking that out. That's what's going on there, so... Yeah, we almost have our full shulker here, so... Yeah, I should be able to access this right there to keep this from backing up too much. There we go. Okay, that's better. Go, Baldric, go. Make those snow layers, buddy. And I think before I start working on the snowbank, I think I'll just pop over to the Christmas area, the Christmas grounds, and just have a quick look around there. Aw. Fuck. Yeah, my oldest son flies out tomorrow morning. This is really our last day with him here. I was hoping we'd get him in there on Kachi time so we could get the three-way going with Half-Life again. We could do that for Sunday, but he ain't going to be around. He's going to be back up in university. Yeah, there are a lot of snow layers here. We're good. We are good, people. We are good to go. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Okie dokie. Downtown Drost. And away we go. We are off. So, this away first. So, quite shortly, I believe it's Monday. Yes, it is. It's Monday. Monday will be December 1st, and that will mean that we will be starting the Lucky Block redeems, all the Christmas stuff. It's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very cool. Let's go put all of this stuff in here. Like this. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, all this is looking good. Great. Let's head over to the Christmas grounds. Oh, by the way, I used to have trouble placing boats on the tracks with the buttons. If you just crouch, male 1D. No problem. And again, Buffoons, all of this part is done. Well, save the snow banking here on the north side, which we're going to put in now. But the rest of this is pretty much finished. It's just finding some sort of decorative theme for the walls. Pork chops, anyone? Nice. And I want my boat back. Thank you very much. Ah, the barrel. Really? Uh-oh. Here comes Villager. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Which means we should set our status. Lone Star. All right, yeah, let's do this. Here's a bed on which to click. I can't believe you would say that to my face. Yeah, with a face like yours, that does take some courage. But I've got plenty of that in reserve. Hey there. Okay, let's have a look at boot. We showed this off in the last stream, but there's Nebs's Christmas tree, which is really cool. And Sharp Mountain's working on the Santa's workshop, Santa's house, Santa's mansion. You know, the place where Santa hangs, right there. Here's Dora. Dora's boat ride, which is so cool. So cool. Oh, she has the snowman. Cute. Then over here, Jeannie's been working on her her carousel, doing a lot of decoration of the grounds around it. Really cool. Building some scenery and stuff, and yeah, just really, really cool. I think those are the lights that she wants to have light up around it. But I think with those trap doors there, I think when we activate the lamp, the trap door will flip up. I'm not sure. So we'll have to see. Oh, yeah, nice. Thanks. So the music is rigged up so it turns on and off in conjunction with the ride, right? I assume that's what you mean. And then we have some things going into place over here. Yes, okay. This is where the Ferris wheel will be. I don't know what this is. This looks like some sort of ice rink, ice skating area. Not really sure. No news on that. But I know over here, this is where the arena will be. And so Lone came up with the idea of making a snow globe type of setup here. I don't know exactly what he has in mind, but he's got the base in place for it, and then we'll need to start building that up. I'm thinking, if I remember his idea about this, this would be building some walls right about up to here with some sort of red material, red concrete or whatnot, and then maybe the globe up and around it like that. I'm not really certain. There he is, trying to be sneaky and failing completely.
I just stuck in the wall. Player heads.
Player heads.
Yeah, I got stuck on the player head.
Oh, really?
Stuck under it. Yeah.
So the place is coming along. It's looking good.
Yeah, a little bit. I gotta pop into creative and figure out the logistics of that thing.
Oh, the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, the wheel.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
There's a way to do it. I know people have done it. I just want it to work slightly differently.
Of course. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Because the one that I was sent was like, oh, just copy this. I'm like, okay, could do that. Or make it a good Ferris wheel that you can actually see out of.
Well, I was sent the same video, but I wasn't told to just like copy this. I was told, here, I want this kind of thing.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Because Jeannie didn't like follow the tutorial for her carousel.
Right.
You know, she highly customized that with some notable help.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she wanted the band of lamps around to light up in pace with the horses. Sort of like I had on...
Easier said than done.
Yeah, like I have on the squid farm. But I'm thinking, Well, first of all, I think those trap doors are going to activate when the lamps activate, right? So they'll be flapping.
If you strongly power them.
Yeah, if they're soft powered, they won't, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how you would. There might be space.
Yeah, I think if you don't use a repeater and you run the redstone dust right up to it, it should be soft powered enough. We'll put a block in front of it.
Yeah, if you put a block in front of it, that should work. 'Cause
If
you still got to use
there's
repeaters to power
space.
each one. If
If-
there's space.
Well, see you, babe.
That's big if. If there's space. There should be
He's
space
so
for
cool.
most of it.
Excuse me for a moment. Welcome on in, Waylander Tone. Push him, see if he can fly. I think he means you, villager. And there's
I've had my
GD2.
wings clipped.
What do you mean had your wings clipped? We don't even have wings yet.
Exactly.
I've had my happy gas clipped.
Yeah.
So yeah, it depends on how much room we have inside there, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of janky, but I think it could work, is if you had evenly spaced detector rails.
Yeah,
and then
because the
just a
minecart
short
going
sequence
by.
for each one.
Yeah, the minecart going by, you could just have the minecart do it with a detector rail, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Do skulk sensors pick up minecart noise?
Yes, they do.
Could work.
Yeah. Could work.
If you had it isolated with some wool, that could work, but it'd also add a lot of noise, wouldn't it? Unless you waterlogged them.
Yeah, waterlog them, and then it's water control, right?
Well, they go off if they're submerged.
No, I mean water control, like not waterlogging blocks and having water pour down all over the horses and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yes.
that type of water, yeah.
And the redstone and stuff in there. Yeah.
So much moist everywhere.
Yeah. Nova's cringing right now, probably somewhere in lurk, wincing.
I mean, there's a way to do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go mess with it right now, but I am gonna go down and have a pop in there and have a look.
Oh.
Boom. All right. Let's see what we have to work with here. This isn't bad. Now, I'm not sure what this is right here.
That is I don't know how to describe it. It's basically what detects.
Oh, wait, no, it's coming
if
off
the pig
this
is
way.
in-
Yep, got it. It's changing the rail, right? Changing the direction
Yeah.
here. Yep, got it.
That way, if you get pigs stacked up, it'll let that pig go by instead of trying
Yep.
to jam into there.
Understood. Maybe at the top here?
Could pull it off the top. Because even if this is open, it won't go anywhere.
Yep.
As long as it doesn't power that trap door or the gate here.
Yes.
If it powers the gate, it'll stop the pigs.
Yeah. Yeah, because everywhere. Well, you know, the other thing is the detector rails will still work at an angle too. So
They do.
yeah, you could like replace this one right here, and then have the signal come off there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, let me see. This will, even if it's soft powered, I think it'll light the lamp and the lamp next to it, right?
No, just the lamp. If it's soft powered.
Okay, yeah. So put a block in front of it. All right, so we'll get one there. Or, well, it would be kind of difficult to synchronize. I was thinking, should we just have another minecart just like rolling around on the
Yeah, it
perimeter?
wouldn't sync up.
But it won't sync up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could get it close, but it'd be a pain. And So you do have 2 blocks of space on the. Ooh, not there though.
Yeah, the corners are going to be difficult.
Yeah, that's what's gonna get you. I don't
It's
think you'll be
always
able to
them
do the
corners that get you.
Yeah. Those nasty corners.
Yeah, and I'm thinking these here are probably exterior blocks that show from the outside. Yes, they are.
Yep.
Yep.
They are indeed. Actually, you've got. There might be a way around it. I think you can squeeze it in there if you use torches.
Yeah.
And underneath the block, under the redstone, like basically where that torch is. If you use redstone torches.
Yeah, because you could use that wooden block as the soft power block, right?
Yeah. Here it's going to be pretty close to impossible. It's the... Because rails are dumb. I couldn't use the same system on half of the little modules. Because when they're flipped like this, they don't cooperate in all 4 cardinal directions the same way.
Yeah. You know what we could have her do too is just change the outside of the design, right? So the blocks are further out with a bigger radius.
Yeah.
Give us a little more room on the inside, just even if it's just like 1 block. And she agrees. She says yes.
Yeah, I would figure out how you need to power them.
Right. And then see how much.
You can't though, right here. Because if you power that block, it's going to power the redstone.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. If we expand the radius of these lights.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
like
move them out a little bit. So it changes the design, the look, right? But it gives us more room, right? And Jeannie's saying, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I would, before you have her do that, just make sure you know how you want to power it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's the last step, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Making it look pretty is the outside. On the outside is the last step, but...
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to pop out there and have a look. Have a butcher. Oh, wonderful. It's nighttime.
Yeah, in the freaking death trap that is the Christmas area.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure she could expand the band around there.
Yeah. You know, as a thought, so imagine, if you will, she expands the top out so that there's a lip that goes around basically where I'm standing, where these stairs are. You extend that out 1.
Yeah.
To where it's a full block, so it covers this up. You could then put your skulk sensors right in here.
Yep.
Power the block under it. You can waterlog them, keeps it all trapped and on the outside of the building. And then you can just use like calibrated skulk sensor, however you want to do it. Oh, calibrated's a pain. Why didn't they just make that a selection?
Yeah, calibrated is...
They're dumb.
You are preaching to the choir with that one, if you've seen my trading hall, so...
Yeah, I've tried to use them too, and I'm like, oh, calibrated, we can tell it which sounds we want it to pick up. No, you can't.
Which group of sounds?
Yeah, which group of sounds, and would you like them to fit into a 1 block space or a 30 wide block space, just to make sure?
Janie's claiming she's not good at roofs. That's why she set the roof like that. So.
Well, it's straightforward. You don't have to change the roof after that.
Just
extend that out 1, and then you can put the skulk sensors in there.
Yep.
And then waterlog them, and as the minecarts go around, they should detect all the way around.
Now the thing is, limiting their detection and stuff. So there might be some wool involved, maybe.
You can put wool on the outside.
Yeah, because, otherwise they'll be going off for everything, right?
Yeah.
With, what they can hear. So.
But if you just did white wool.
White wool.
Just right there.
Yeah,
And
see,
then
Jeannie,
there's
we're
still
talking about
fences behind
something
it.
like this. And if you look at that from a little bit higher up so you can see the top. Yeah, there you go. Something
Where
like
your
that.
stairs are would go right here.
Yeah, in fact, since we've got the snow theme, even white carpets, right?
Like on top of the sensors.
Yeah, just to cover things up, right?
Yeah, yeah, you could do white carpets, and that's the easy part. Like if it's just one block added to the radius, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But that's just an idea of what we're talking about. We were just saying wool because that isolates the sound, so it's less likely
Yeah.
to pick up players.
Oh,
moving
well,
around
the
and
wool
stuff.
too, yeah. So,
Yeah. Even better if you replace the top layer. If we wanted to isolate it further, we could replace the top layer of the pink wood with pink wool because they're pretty close to the same color.
yeah, they are pretty close, right?
Yeah, so you could run that around the top side, and that will isolate it from the bottom as well, so you're only getting inside noises.
Also, it's nothing special, but I built a thing on a little island behind the Ferris wheel. Yes. It's
Yeah,
not
is it
full.
an advent calendar?
No peeking in the chest inside. Okay, sneak. Yeah, got it. Yeah, we can see that over there.
I think it's an advent calendar. That's my guess.
Sans Leo. Yeah, because there's 6 days on each one, 6 doors.
My brain is full of many caverns and crevasses.
Yeah, that's over there. So I'm not going to get too close to that. I'll let her reveal as much as she would like. So you know that Lone Star's
take everything out
and replace it all with TNT.
Yeah, all of it, all of them trap chests and TNT.
Yep. So Lone Star's thinking of the snow globe theme over here, right, for the arena.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get Kai on that. She's got practice building snow globes.
And she certainly does. Season 2.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know anything about building snow globes. Never done one. Never. Not one.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Shut up!
I think I've actually built 2 now.
Where was the
I
second
built
one?
one for a roller coaster in season 3 or 4. I had the whole roller coaster with Eve, I think.
That must have been
And it
3 because Eve was with us for season 4. Us meaning Nebs, Shut Mountain, myself, and Eve, and we built the pit with the server crashing flying machines and the wool carpet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have been season 3 then, because I definitely had Eve with me working on that, because I remember talking about some cursed thing with Santa's Coke and being sent to the gulag or something. It was very cursed. There was some terrible conversations going on.
Let me see.
But,
She's
that
saying...
was the one where... What's up?
Let me see. Jeannie's saying it is an advent calendar. To be fair, I don't exactly have a bunch of fun stuff for it. I just thought it would be a nice little touch. Each chest will be filled with 15 stacks of each item for each member of Buffooncraft. Each day, you will be able to go open the door of the day and grab a stack. Oh, okay, nice. Diamonds!
That one got weird. I don't know what's going on there. It's like oscillating for some reason.
I think the snow layers have something to do with it.
Blame the snow.
Yep. Alrighty. Okay, well, we have some ideas for the carousel anyway, to do those lights.
Yeah. That freaking Ferris wheel is gonna... It's gonna wreck my brain. I can't even build a truck. That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, is that over here?
Yeah, I was trying to build a truck. You see where I was trying to get wheels going for it.
The wheels on the truck go round and round. Where is that?
It's to the right of the front door of Santa's workshop.
Oh, yeah.
3 black blocks.
Yeah, there you go.
I've torn down and rebuilt that truck 3 times now.
The truck of Theseus.
Yeah, the truck of Theseus. Is it ever the same Theseus?
I was thinking Dora had one over by her place, right? Is it still? Yeah, there it is.
Food truck.
Yeah, it's behind the
Ice cream
behind the tree. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to have a bunch of little trucks with just presents in the back of them. Like little old timey pickup trucks, 1940s and 50s.
Jeannie saying everything is the snow's fault. Wow. I guess Nova's getting off the hook for Christmas.
Wow.
Hashtag blame snow.
Blame Snova.
Snova. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Let me see. Lone saying, I don't know. You guys have gone and seen Lone's crane. Speaking of wheels. Snova. Oh, and there's Boa Cars. Hey, welcome on in, Bo. Yeah.
Trucks at that scale are hard.
Yeah. Trying to get the
They
little
never look
details.
good. Yeah. Usually I build them in creative just because I have access to every block. I don't have to run back to my base, find a block, like maybe this will work. And then once I know what I need, it's one of the few things. Like if I'm trying to get a really finely detailed piece, I will usually test things out in creative before I start messing around.
Yeah.
Because it just takes too long to walk back and forth.
Yep. You know, I had those oxidized copper lanterns for those hundreds and hundreds of lampposts in the in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And I built that in creative. I was just spamming blocks to try to get that to look right. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, you know, the new copper lanterns will look really cool, fully oxidized until I got them all up there. And then I figured, oh, I have to take them all down, bring them all up to the roof of the nether, space them all 4 blocks apart.
Oh gosh.
Because otherwise it'll be season 7 before they all oxidize, right?
Yeah.
Because they're too close
Yeah.
together. So
I hate the copper stuff. Like, I like it. I think it's better now that they've got what they've got, but they should have released all that at once, and they need to add a way to accelerate that oxidation.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
There's just too much nuance to it.
Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 about it. You know, like I don't really care for the copper armor, the way that it looks. It's weird looking.
It's useless.
You know, it's cool, I guess. Early game, you can have some copper armor because copper's everywhere, right? But I don't know. I think it just looks kind of weird.
If you're getting copper, you're already getting iron. Like, why are you going to waste your time carrying around copper when you could get iron?
I
I
suppose.
can't make a copper bucket. I can't make a copper, I don't know, freaking... I have no idea. Whatever other iron stuff. I can't make copper shears. Can't make copper and steel. Or copper, flint and copper. Doesn't work.
I'm sure they were resisting all they could to try to make copper redstone items, right?
They should have. They really should have.
Yeah, the closest they got with that is the lightning rod, right?
Yeah. I don't think they've done really much. Oh, well, and the copper ball.
Copper bulb, which is super OP, but
It's cool.
in a good way. Yeah.
Somebody had a really good idea for using the copper grates to make water pipes for items easier. So it would actually, you could waterlog one of them and the flowing water blocks would actually flow through copper, but they would stay isolated inside the copper.
Oh, like a trap.
Yeah, like it literally would just be piping, water piping for Minecraft in vanilla.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like you waterlog one and it will only travel within copper grates.
Right.
And yeah, there was no reason not to do that. It's a great idea. It's very Minecrafty. It doesn't just go, oh, well, here's pipes in Minecraft. It's like, no, you have to set this up correctly. You know.
You got to earn it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to earn it and everything. And you got to know how it works. But once you do, it makes life so much easier because you can just go, oh, boop, 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 boop. And it works with bubble columns and all that fun stuff. Bonus points, you don't have to worry about your items flowing outside of the block. So you could literally run the items over a grate, or through a grate, on top of a hopper, and it wouldn't slide off the edge of the hopper or fall into it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you would want to be able to have hoppers suck those down through the grates.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Um,
And
I think that's a great idea.
then there would be a matter of turning corners. You'd have to figure out some sort of mechanic for that. But that would be kind of the same, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah, you just keep it in the grates. It can just
Yeah.
only flow inside the copper grate block.
Right. Nice.
I mean, it would work.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
One might say it would be great. I'll leave now.
I don't know. I'll leave you alone with your pipe dream while I
Laying pipe all night long.
gonna go make snowbankings in the nether. Jeannie has logged on. All right. So we've got some things to do. What I usually like to do with this is set down the hole blocks first. So then I get a maximum height. And then I like to go 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s. So let's go get some snow blocks. We'll run down and place those first. Thankfully, Lex has done quite a bit on this north bank here. So it's just a matter of... yeah, see, he's got all of this in here. He did an excellent job on that right there. So it's just continuing that now. There's all our snow. So let's get like maybe the first, maybe 9 slots full of snow there. White wool. I don't think we have snow blocks, though. We don't have any blocks of it. But we can use some of these. Maybe we can recraft these into blocks. Snova. That's going to stick, I'm afraid. Yeah, okay. So we can't recraft these back into blocks, but I do need some blocks. I don't need a lot. So I'll tell you what. Okay. It's always fun having buffoons on during the stream. I mean, that's what an SMP is all about. Snow layers in the nether. And then as far as I feel my part on of the nether tunnel is pretty much complete at that point. Thank God. I mean, I love the end result, but we lost a lot of blood on that. And then I think I'll go on over and okay, we'll use a regular shovel so we can get these snowballs and then craft the blocks on this. So we'll do this. Yeah, so we'll go finish up the tunnel. We'll see what time it is, how much time we have left of the stream, and then after that we can maybe start prepping the area for our Christmas build. Because the tunnel isn't necessarily my Christmas build. I just wanted a quick way to get out there. Because Lucky Block in a few days, everyone, Lucky Block's going to start, and we're going to be making frequent runs out to the Christmas area, which means we have to get that arena up and going very, very quickly. Buffoons, even if it isn't 100% complete. Thunder, do you need to silk touch that, or are you wanting the balls to make? I'm wanting the balls. Yeah, I did do that earlier, though, Chess, at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, to get the snow layers. Yeah, I did the silk touch with the efficiency 5, like Shut Mountain told us to do. But this, I need the snow blocks, but I don't need a lot. Yes, doing it the easy way. Like a seasoned Minecrafter. How long have I been playing this game? It's weird for the hopper minecart to be backing up, but then again, it isn't. This hopper is choking that one. So, seasoned with paprika? No. I do have a comeback for that, but it's family-friendly stream time, so. As that one kid in the sandlot. Forever. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe there's maybe 100 and, well, I don't know. There's about 700 sections there too, about 1,400 maybe. Let's just start out with about maybe 4 stacks because I want extras there for repair work. So 104 days in summer vacation. All right, Phineas and Ferb. Yes, I raised 2 sons, so I know that. I know that reference. If that indeed is what you were going for there, I think you were. It's no big deal, man. There we go. Okay, we have our first stack. Ugh. All right. I don't care if we break these shovels. We'll be fine. That's why I stuck them all in there. I was. I thought I heard something. No? Okay, good. Buffoons. Buffoons always have you looking over your shoulder. In fact, it might be good just to do that. After all, I've built up some pretty bad karma with Genie last time. And if you're wondering of what I'm speaking. And that's just the ones that I kept for myself. ASMR. There we go. Let's help the hopper minecart out a little here. Let's help it do its thing. Good Lord. Yeah, we're going to be all set for a little while, I think. This thing runs so strong. Right there. Second stack. Villager doing the sleeping for us. Thank you, sir. I thoroughly enjoyed the stream we did on Wednesday. My older son, Biggie, where we were doing the logic gates. in our creative test world. Although that was my least viewed stream of all time, as far as the VOD is concerned. Yeah, the VOD on the Twitch VOD got 0 views, which I don't think has ever happened before. Let's see. Yeah, we need just a little bit more, but that was one of my faves. First of all, I got to build with Biggie again in Minecraft, which I haven't done since he was like a little dude. So that was actually fun. That was kind of nostalgic. Ba and boy in Minecraft together. Haven't done that in a long time. And then going through the logic gates for his electrical engineering stuff, that was fun. I had been meaning to do that in the test world for quite some time, is just set up an area with the different kinds of logic gates and the different kinds of latches, and, you know, with like examples of each one of them. And it's just good to have on hand when I'm building something. I can just bop into the test world, have a look at it. You know, and if I'm trying to figure out some sort of non-standard kind of redstone circuit, you know, I can just whip up a truth table, find an equivalent output, and then use that one instead and sub them in. You know, that's the idea of that kind of stuff. That's what we're trying to do there. So we were using the truth tables to come up with first of all, we spammed it, right, just by trial and error, right, so we could get the redstone feature that we wanted to work. And Biggie wound up using four compounded AND gates, but then we set up the truth table and we found that the output's equivalent to 1 XOR. And so, you know, we were able to then condense all of those AND gates down into 1 XOR gate and accomplish the same task. It was really cool. But that's the idea behind that. And you know what? I think this is enough for us to do what we need to do. Let's get on out of here. The best streams are often the least appreciated. Otays, I do the lurk here. Thank you for the lurk, Jeannie. Well, I mean, there's the best. I can see where, you know, viewer-wise, that wouldn't be the most exciting stream. But, you know, that's why I'm not a pro streamer, right? Somebody left a big stack of poop here. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, that was fun to get to stream with my son for a while. And now he goes back. Tomorrow morning he flies back out. Okay, let's go place these. And I'll just keep them right in the inventory. I think Jeannie's starting her stream right now, so let's do this. We'll head on into here. And we might be at, yeah, we're at time to take a break anyway. Okay, so we have the snow we need, and then we can start laying this stuff down. And you know what? Yeah, let's pause here for a bit of a break. I also wonder if I can get a thumbnail in here. Maybe I'm using my rule of thirds here. Maybe something like that. So I have something to choose from. Okay, let's take a short break and then run 3 minutes of ads, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Let's do the standing mode. There we go. That's better. Display scene, something like that. Okay, great. Give ourselves a little bit of room here. We've got personal space issues. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right. Blocks o' snow. Let's do this. Here we go. And like I said, I just randomly put like 2 of these. Sometimes 1. Sometimes 3. Just like this. Not like that. And this should be going along pretty quick here. This part's actually the fast part. And then I think he did a little bit down this end too at the very end. So we should be good here. This should take us that long. Shouldn't being the key word. Okay, a tiny bit right at the very end, but that's okay. Like that. Okay, and so we can stash these for repairs, and then we'll go get the snow layers. We'll go put those into place. And again, Jeannie, if you're watching, I know you're in luck right now, but crouch, shift. Crouch in place. Crouch in place. That's what I want to say. Crouch. We'll head on down. We'll go get our snow layers. Finish up this bank, and then this blasted tunnel, at least my part of this, will be over. I think. I hope. And like I said, 1、2、3、4、5、6、8、9。All right, let's just go over to here. And I thought it was easier if I went like along this side. Just because I could control the speed a little bit better. Can you buy item frames from Leatherworker? I'm not certain. I'm not certain. Let's see. Player receives. The answer to that is no. Not sure. I just need a bunch of sticks. You can make tons. And it appears you cannot buy them. All right, let's reset the playlist. I think it's better out here. Like this. And so you can see, just gives you some sort of random height kind of thing, or pseudo-random. Like so. How are we doing here? I think we're going to be fine. Enjoying my pork chops. Yeah, that's what you get, mobs. That's what you get. Eventually, this will be mob-proofed. In fact, it is mob-proof, except for these two sides of the track. I'm purposely leaving these open so the players can build there. But once those are spawn-proof, then the tunnel will be safe. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. Not almost there at the end of the tunnel. So the tunnel ends right around 700 something, so we're about halfway there as far as length goes, but But as far as completing the entire tunnel, we're like right at the end of it. At least the functional part of it with the track and stuff. Huck. First time in hundreds of hours I've used coal in a furnace. Yeah, instead of lava. Yeah, I hear you. Nice. Yeah, somebody's been hanging around Thunderhand a little too long there. Noob. Like that. Yeah, we're almost finished here. The end is right down there in that black abyss. Yes. Or should I say dark abyss. Okay, we need to go get more. I'm waiting for you to go back through the tunnel and realize the lights are too close to the snow. Ha! That's what you think. No, that part I did test, villager. That part I did test. Oof. Smash. Right into the cactus. That should do. Torch placement, though, yes. We don't call ourselves the Buffooncraft. As I'm sitting there harvesting snowballs, crafting them all into snow blocks, and then further crafting them into layers. Yeah. That's quite buffoonish. Poor Lux was really complaining about doing this. He said, the snow takes forever. And I'm, yeah, I know. It looks cool, though, but you're not wrong. Skill issue. Maybe. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Where am I? We're getting down there. We have a little bit of moderation that needs to be done. Done and done. Okay. Get down into the 500s. Just tells me about bots before they even show up half the time. Well, in fairness, she is lurking. Running her own stream. Yeah, we're getting there. There he goes. There he goes. One of God's own prototypes. A high-powered mutant of some kind, never intended for mass production. Too rare to live, too strange to die. That might be next month's redeem. It's too strange to live, too rare to die. That's it. I think we're finished. That movie was based on my true story. Really? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, huh? Being only a 3.5, sometimes 3-hour drive across the Mojave Desert, we've made a lot of trips out to Vegas. And I think of that movie, I just quote that movie all the way there and all the way back. It's so quotable. This torch is going to cause some problems. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody's trying to mark something, it can be right there. Let me see, sun. Maybe even right there. Right there. That should do it. Great. All right. Now let's see if there's any spots that we may have missed. I think not. And I think my boat is at the other end. Vegas was crazy to drive through at night, even though we skipped the strip. People drive like maniacs. Well, yeah. And that's just Vegas. When you get into this corner down here in the southwest of California, Villager, it's madness. Driving just takes so much out of your soul here. It really does. Okay, we're good with the snowbanks. Something happened right here, though, that was a little untoward. And there's one missing there. So we'll go back and go grab a snow layer and go put something right there. And I'm just looking at my south side of the tunnel here. I don't think I've missed anything. I think I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Let's just grab like that. Then we'll go over and we'll look at the site. Let me see. How am I doing here? It looks like I have about maybe 30 minutes left of the stream. That's plenty of time. We'll go over and we'll go to our site over at the Christmas area and we'll start prepping. Doing some prepping. Yeah, you just stay right there, Augie. I think we're good. Okay. Inventory is clear. What do we have for emotes? Let's back up here a little bit. Let's see. Oh, they've got a new interface. Here we go. This is more, I guess this would be kind of like a sigh of relief, right? Thank God it's over. At least that part of it is. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe we can begin staging some stuff over here. People, buffoons, just please sleep, okay? Please. All right, my place is over there. And I don't know exactly what to build and exactly how it's going to be built. Yeah, you keep right on going, Indy. Oh, we have all kinds of friends gathered around here to, quote, help out. Bye-bye. All right, yeah, we have some work to do. Let's take a look at some chunk borders. This looks like the perfect chunk right here, I'm thinking. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so one of the very first things we're going to need is to set down some scaffolding. And so I'm thinking we'll bring the scaffolding down with us. We will dig right on down to bedrock. We're going to need to do that. And so I'll start doing that now. Digging a hole. So I think for the moment, I'm going to put that, where's the chunk border? Right here. And let me see, where's the chunk center? Like maybe here. There's the chunk center there and right here. So I'm thinking like right here. This is where we put that. I can hear a very annoying Enderman somewhere. Enderman? No, zombie. Zombie. How long have I been playing this game? Mouth, please. Please. All right, we'll just head on down, and we'll just do the 2-block thing all the way down. We should be careful though. I'll tell you what. Let's get that ready. Let's see if we can do this. Well, we don't really have to. We'll do that because that's going to cause some problems, and we'll block this off because this is also going to cause some problems. There we go. And we was right about here. Yeah. We were this one out right here. All right. And I need cobblestone, so you know what? I'm going to use this pickaxe here and just crank on down like this. We get a preview of what's down below us there. And see, we're already down to deep slate. That's not bad. Yeah, hands, just calm down now. I also wonder what's down beneath us here. Okay, cave structure. I hear lava. Not a good sign. We have quite a bit to build here, so it would be nice if there wasn't like anything at all below us. That would be really helpful. I can hear mobs dying all around me. But we're almost there. Yeah, the last time I was in Vegas is when I drove out there to meet Greener Canuck. All right, let's see here. I want to put the scaffolding right in there. Let's do that. Let's get some purpliness right here. And let's crank us out some room here. Makes a little bit of room around here. You know, I'm thinking I should. Yeah, you know, instead of doing scaffolding here, I should make a water stream, huh? That would be quicker. That would be better. So let's place the water stream first, and then we'll put a, we'll set in a, you know, the thing there, the soul sand block. Yeah, we'll do all that. The soul sand, though, with the bubble vader, it should prevent it from freezing, so I think we're going to be good. So how about we start by pillaring up? That means we can do without this now. We can put this back. Great. Then we can save ourselves a little bit of inventory space by doing that. There we go. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And let's see. Let's put this in the forehand like this. And then we can just water bucket all the way up. I'm usually pretty good at this. It's just getting the rhythm of it, right? Then we're going to have some blocks to place here. Uh-oh, is that abandoned mine shaft? Indeed it is. Not good. That's going to be a lot of work. Huck! What's behind us here? I mean, cave systems are good because that's less I have to dig out, but abandoned mine shaft, that's going to suck. That is going to suck, people. I'd be not pleased with that, but that's Minecraft. We're buffoons. We can deal with it. So right after I'm finished prepping this, Lone Star's really going to need some help with the arena because we need to have that ready in just a few days. And it at least needs to be functional at that time. Okay, so let me see how to go about this. What do I have for blocks? Well, I need all of that. Glow sticks, hey, how's it going, man? Welcome to stream. Let's do this. Okay. Good, thanks on yourself. Excellent, thank you. American, so we just finished our Thanksgiving yesterday. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, see, this has gone and and you know. Oh, and when that breaks. Oh, but I need a block under it for it to turn back into water, right? Okay. Uh-oh, somebody's killing withers. Is it beaconing time, buffoons? We should get ourselves some blocks that we can stack up there. You know, blocks that are not dirt. And I think we'll just pull them from here. We'll just do a little bit of early excavation on some of these layers here. Just so we can build a bubble vader because we're going to be going up and down a lot here. It's beginning to look... It's nice. And again, I'm dual purpose here, killing two birds with one stone. Just getting some materials I can build in case my temporary bubble vader there. And then doing a little bit of the excavation at the same time. Ooh, copper. Now that I don't need it, we have tons of copper. There we go. I don't know how much of this is going to be needed here. So I'm thinking of all the way down making one chunk, clearing out one chunk all the way to the bottom. That's pretty much my plan, Stan. All the way down to bedrock. Ooh, we got some gold ore. For some reason I have a Queen's Another One Bites the Dust playing on a loop in my head. Don't know why. Okay. Yeah, it's going to line up with that right there. Okay. How am I doing for time here? Why does Flying Villager need all of those beacons? What's he doing? Now, I don't, into speaking of beacons, yeah, I'll definitely use a beacon for this. Right now, I'm just trying to get some blocks that I can continue up to there. With which I can continue up to there. So for our Sunday Kachi time stream, I have no idea what we're going to do. Last Sunday, Kachi had me trying to play Limbus Company, which turned out a little bit better than I thought it would. I thought I was just going to suck to a point where I wouldn't be able to do anything at all in there, but it being turn-based and, you know, having Kachi in there and then the folks in chat, you know, there with the back seating. We were able to do a few things with it anyway, so it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it would be. So I don't know if Kachi's going to do more of that on Sunday. We'll see. But then his brief Thanksgiving break is over, and it's back to school on Monday. At least until Christmas. All right. This should do it. Once we get this in here in our inventory, we should be fine. This kind of work is the best work for streaming, I think. Let's get rid of that. And that, yeah, okay. When we're topside, we can get ourselves some water. It looks like I'm here, right? Yeah, okay, good. And because I am Thunderhand 64, at least I'll be carrying some of these with me so I can get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as I don't do something like this in the process. Can I get myself out before I die? This is not good. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sometimes that happens. When you just indiscriminately go hurling ender pearls around like that. Sometimes you pearl yourself into a wall. How's the armor holding up and everything? We're good. Okay. Let's go see if we can find a quick water source around some... Well, we've got plenty of ice right there and stuff. We're good. We're going to need a local chest monster. Yeah, and I know I have chunk borders on. Sorry about that. They're going to stay on for a little bit longer. And nearest water might be right over here. Okay, so here's the arena area for our Christmas Lucky Block redeem. Right in here. But this is what I'm after. Right there. That's what I'm after. And you know what? Let's carry a couple of these with us. Silk touch. Silk touch, Bubba. That's what you're trying to do. Oh, we can get rid of some of this. Bring some ice blocks with us, just in case we do stupid things. Yeah, the stupid things will abound. Believe me. You know what? We can slap down. Just to fill in this horrible area. It's too close to the arena just to leave it too janky. He wants it to look less janky, so he puts down diorite, everybody. Yeah. But you know what? Some snow will form on top of that, and we'll be good. Like, just look what's happening here. Okay. All right, here we go. We'll just start right over to here like this. Then, like I said earlier, we'll put some stone around the top here. Yeah, that should do it, right? And then if I just for laughs, if I plunk that there, we should be good. And let's get this away from that. We'll do something like this. That should be good. Carry our spare bucket with us. Yeah, I realized I could have put the ice here and then broke it there. Yeah, I know. I know. I totally get it. Uck. Okay, that's good. What I'm thinking of is, let me see, should I put... All right. All right. All right. I'll tell you what. Basic kit. Any chests? And the answer to that would be no. There are no chests there. Maybe in my tech kit. Please. Please. Inventory. Please. No. Really? Wow, I must be busy with the chests lately. I know I put a lot in the nether. Ain't no good time for that. You know, I don't want to decimate all the trees around the area because they look nice, but this one down in the hole here can go. Yeah, we don't need this one. Great. That should be fine. And we don't need to be doing anything like building a full-fledged tree farm. You know, I just need to make some chests. You know what I'm saying? There we go. And that tree over there is probably going to go as well. Yeah, these snow layers can go for the moment. Man, the absolute agony of making some chests, you know? Thank God. Clear out this inventory. Okay. Let's see. Soul sand should be right. Really? Did I use all of that in the nether? I'm going to have to get some more. How am I doing for time? I've got 3 minutes. I think I'm going to have to wrap things up right here. Right. Okay, so the idea is to take this chunk all the way down to bedrock. That's what we're going to be doing. That is what we're going to be doing. But that looks like a task for another stream. All right. Let's wrap things up here. $3G. Let's log off so we don't die. Back to cam scene. But of course, Jeannie is streaming in tandem with myself, so let's go on over and raid her. Supporting our local buffoons, of course. No, first of all, raid. There is the raid message in the chat. Somewhere up there. You can copy and paste that into the chat if you would like to join us on this raid. Family-friendly viewers, Cheska's stream is rated for mature audiences. There's some language there and some shenanigans and whatnot, but she is super cool. She's a fellow buffoon. We have a lot of shared community there, so their chances are you'll see people there that you know. And she streamed from Buffooncraft server, so continuation, right? Really cool. Let's set up the raid itself. And our raid is counting down for the one and only Jessica's Genie. Viewers, just be reminded that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be on Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That should be Kachi time. And again, I don't know what Kachi is going to do on Sunday. We'll have to find out. The stream after that will be Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that will be Generations. And we should be in the Survival 5 world, Generation 5 world. So we should be doing that on Wednesday. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me today. It was really fun. It's cool to be on the server with the buffoons. Everybody enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. We're raiding out to Genie right now. Bye for now, everyone.